Hello, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a skill that is, seriously, becoming a superpower in our digital world, the art of the AI prompt. Look, this isn't about just asking an AI for a quick fact anymore. It's about learning how to have a real, strategic conversation with these tools to get results that are actually valuable. So, let's get into it.
So, have you ever been here? I know I have. You ask your AI assistant for something, maybe a bit of text or an idea, and what you get back is just meh. It's kind of robotic, super generic, or maybe it just makes stuff up entirely. It's so frustrating. But here's the good news. It's a problem we can totally fix.
And this isn't just a small annoyance. When you're talking about a professional environment, the stakes get way, way higher. As this quote points out, you can't be sending shoddy, wrong, or outdated AI content to your customers. It can seriously damage your credibility and the trust people have in your brand.
So, here's the big idea we're going to unpack today. What if the problem isn't actually the AI? What if the problem is us? Or more specifically, the prompts we're giving it? Thinking about it this way completely changes the game. It means we can go from being just a casual user to a skilled operator who really knows how to get what they want.
Okay, first up, let's really look at the difference between just giving a command versus using true craft. And believe me, the results are like night and day.
So check this out. On one side, you have the lazy prompt, something like write a blog post about skincare, and you'll get exactly what you asked for, a boring generic article that a million other sites probably have. But then, look at the strategic prompt. Here, you're giving the AI a role, a target audience, a specific goal, and suddenly the output is targeted, it's got personality, and it's actually useful.
And that brings us to what is, without a doubt, the golden rule of working with AI. It's so simple. The quality of the output you get is directly tied to the quality of the input you give. You know the old saying, garbage in, garbage out? Well, the flip side is also true. Brilliance in, brilliance out.
So what makes a great prompt then? What's the secret sauce? Well, it's not really a secret. There's actually a pretty simple framework you can use every single time.
Let me introduce you to the CREATE framework. This is such a great little mental checklist. So, C is for character, give the AI a persona. R is for request, be super clear. E, provide examples to show it what you want. A, make adjustments, tell it what to include, or just as importantly, what to leave out. T, specify the type of output, like a list or a table. And finally, E is for extras. Add any other context you have. Each step just adds another layer of control.
And here's what that looks like in a really high-stakes field, like writing code. See how this prompt isn't just, hey, write me some code. No way. It specifies the language, the requirements, and it tells the AI to think about really important stuff like error handling and performance. It's not a vague wish. It's a detailed blueprint for the AI to follow.
Okay, so once you get good at this, where do you even apply this new skill? Well, it turns out the biggest opportunities might just be hiding in what you'd call the most boring places.
I absolutely love this insight from a Reddit forum. Instead of jumping into these super crowded industries and fighting everyone, the real gold is in creating your own blue oceans, these untapped markets. It's all about finding those specific problems for clients who nobody else is paying attention to. Or as one user put it, it's about chasing the cash gaps. And just so we're all on the same page, a niche market isn't just a smaller market. The really important part is that it's a specific group of people who all share certain traits. And because they're so similar, they're much more likely to want a very particular service. It's about having a laser focus, not just casting a smaller net. I mean, this table just says it all, right? Everybody and their brother is trying to make content about skincare or beauty. But while they're all fighting for scraps, these underrated niches are just wide open. Sure, they might seem boring, but industries like insurance or B2B software or even pest control, they have real problems and they have real budgets. That is your blue ocean.
All right, so you found your niche. Now let's level up. Let's look at the tools and the tricks that'll help you prompt like an absolute pro.
You know a skill is getting serious when a whole ecosystem of tools starts popping up around it. And that's exactly what's happening. You've got marketplaces like PromptBase to buy and sell great prompts, browser extensions like AIPRM to supercharge your workflow, and even these really advanced frameworks like PromptChainer. This is serious business now.
The pros also learn to get under the hood and tweak the machine's settings.
And one of the biggest ones is called temperature. Just think of it like a creativity dial. If you turn it down low, the AI will be very factual, very predictable, perfect for just the facts tasks. But if you crank it up high, you let the AI get more creative, more random. Knowing which setting to use is a huge part of the craft.
And here's the thing. Professionals don't just guess if a prompt is working. They measure it. They ask themselves, is my prompt crystal clear? Is the output I'm getting actually relevant to my goal? Is it accurate? And how fast is it? This is how you go from just messing around with prompts to turning it into a real, data-driven science.
All right, let's bring it home by looking at where all of this is headed. Because what we're talking about isn't just a neat trick, it's quickly becoming a legitimate career path.
Just take a look at this number. $130,000. That's the average high-end salary for a prompt engineer in the US right now. So yeah, this is not a hobby. This is a highly valuable, in-demand skill that companies are willing to pay top dollar for.
So where do we go from here? Well, according to an engineer at the AI company Anthropic, the game is about to change again. Soon, it won't be enough to just get a good answer from an AI. We're going to need answers that are traceable, that are auditable. We'll need to know how the AI got to its conclusion, not just what the conclusion is. So in the end, that's what this is all about. The prompt has evolved. It's not just a question you ask anymore. It is the blueprint. It's the architectural plan for the content, the code, the solutions you want to create. So the real question left is, what are you going to build? Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.